Alright, so welcome to This Week in Our Collective Heads. I am Kevin. I'm still doing my blind playthrough of Dark Souls, and we're on Sen's Fortress. I want a sword. And we're continuing that run. We've messed a little bit with some shields, and magic just doesn't really seem to be that effective here. It's mostly about the traps, and I know that this area gets a lot of hate for being like, oh, it's so hard and everything. This might be my favorite section of the game that I've played so far. I'm having a blast. I'm also broadcasting on YouTube, so I want to make sure that any comments that come through will be heard by me. Okay, so if you want to comment, we're up over there on YouTube. You can tell me how bad I suck. But I feel like I've learned a lot of the patterns down here, except when they do that. Seriously? Learned all the patterns. Died to the first enemy. To be fair, I've played in like a week and a half. Slightly rusty. What are you gonna do? But yeah, so in the very near future, I'm going to be upgrading to a 4K TV. I'll probably be able to sit back a bit more. I mean, I don't know how much that's going to affect the stream, probably not at all, but there's also the possibility that I'll be able to get a device that will allow me to stream to, or rather from, the Switch. And so that, I think, could be a lot of fun. Okay, so this time I'm going to watch him until he jumps or doesn't jump. Oh, well, he caught two of them. You're so slow. So yeah, I use my heals for out of combat healing and maintain Estus for like situations when it's really needed. Also, I don't know if this is a thing that they used to deal with, but I really dislike that lock-on vanishes as soon as you do a backstab. Also, I just wish they would drop something. Eminent Lightning, fair enough. So we're doing, for those of you who haven't been following, we're kind of doing a melee sorcery miracles build. I mean, we're just basically seeing what we can do with it and having a lot of fun. Yes, thank you. Can you, I want you to take a soul arrow to the face. And then after that I want you to come over here. And then I want to kick you off. Like that. I win. I finally figured out the pattern on that guy. So we'll run up here, do a real quick heal, take on the next one. It's like a series of obstacles. I see Sen's Fortress as an obstacle course. Obviously, you have to go through all of the obstacles in a single try, and honestly, I know that a lot of people hate it, but just might as well leave it on heal. That didn't work. Definitely didn't work. I got hasty. Gotta be patient. It's just funny, when you're streaming, you can actually watch yourself die, like it's an instant replay. Just off to the side there, just to remind you just how badly you sucked at that. Speaking of replay, if there's anybody who's been watching the World Cup, this has been a fascinating World Cup, and I'm curious what you think about the the way that they're using video review in the games, because I think that there's some value to it. They review it fairly quickly. Dude, simmer down now. Alright, let me see if I can counter him. I don't think you can counter that attack, so I don't even try. So yeah, I do actually kind of like the fact that the enemies are super tough, because they are their own obstacles unto themselves, and like the traps and everything. Sword, Nymeria, you need a sword. Don't jump at me. Yeah, lunging is fine. You can jump away from me. You can get kicked away from me. Those are acceptable alternatives. You can get bent. That's what you can do. So yeah, yay backstabs. Because I am smaller, lither, and quicker than you are. Lither? More lithe? I think it's probably more lithe. That makes more sense to me. I'm actually gonna leave. Good luck. I like the hit detection in this. Like, when you get hit, you know you deserved it. Basically, the heavy soul arrow is just in case he comes back. Sword thrust as I go down because I wanted to take him with me. So yeah, it's inconsistent progress, but as I get more used to it, we'll be alright. So let me know in the comments what your favorite section of Dark Souls, or what your favorite area of the Dark Souls series is. That would be an interesting question. I don't think anybody's going to choose any of the swamp areas. Blight Town's not a factor, nor is the poison godforsaken place that was in Demons. See, that's the one that I can counter, but I had my staff out. That would not have ended well. The reach on that thing. Oh cool, that got him. I like that you can input commands and then it'll just do it whenever it's appropriate, you know? Took a lot of my stamina, how about yours? This took a lot of your health points. Yeah, if you rotate towards their sword side, you're a lot more likely to get the backstab in. So for those of you who are wandering around trying just not to get hit by anything, that's how you do it in this particular scenario. I cannot imagine trying to do PvP in here though. That just seems like a nightmare. How did that not push you off? Okay, so that spell is just not worth it then. It should push farther than that. my humble opinion. So that cost me 2 heals instead of 1. We're still alright. We still have 2 heals. I'll probably need to use 1 after this guy, because I can mitigate his lightning, but not stop it entirely, and I have to focus on the axe. I have to focus on the axes. I didn't think that one got me. Instant replay? I still don't think it got me. Yay, Ulasil! For those who don't know, Ulasil is my favorite branch of magic. They do light, they do twisting light, they do illusions. They're just really a fascinating branch of magic. Venheim is probably the second, with the pyromancies from the Great Swamp coming in at a fairly distant third. Poison is something that is used by my opponents far more often than by me. Yeah, I love that. Oh, I thought he dropped something for me. Hey dude, come on down. You're the next contestant. Camera work's not great there. Screw your pots. So I think that melee actually has kind of a considerable advantage coming into this, because there's just a lot of stuff that gets thrown at you from kind of off screen, and it's just easier to run through with a shield that does a thing. Okay, let's try the Great Soul Arrow again. Okay, so that wasn't exactly elegant. That was even less elegant. Oh, and here's where it gets scary. I tried to block. I didn't used to have this much trouble with those axes. We'll see. You know, I might want to be going for agility right here, because like this slow roll is not great. So I think we're gonna take off the main piece. No, that doesn't give us. Okay, that's 0.9, 1.4, 1.4, 13 defense, 13 defense. Let's lose the gauntlets. There we go. This is fine. Good times. Alright, come on down. Come on down! You're the next contestant in. You get shot in the back! It's really not a very fun game for most contestants. But I enjoyed it. It's more for the audience, if we're honest. Come on, jump at me. Yeah, thrust. Close up of a lizard butt, for those of you who are here for that. Yeah! Got a parry off. Heck yeah. I'm not very good at parries. I didn't use any melee weapons until Bloodborne came out. And so I am still extremely new. I have despite having beaten a number of Dark Souls games and Bloodborne and Demon Souls, like I'm just not prepared for for like melee combat. Whew. So because the heal takes so bloody long to cast, it's really difficult to use that in combat. So basically I use it just to kind of top myself off, because basically if I took damage, oh yeah, shield. Basically if I took damage in the fight, then it's going to be a problem. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Get off the roof, get off the roof, get off the roof. I like Mulan. Mulan is a good movie. So let me know your favorite Disney movie, Disney princess specifically, in the comments down below. So I've got this build going. I like it. I really want to put some more points into endurance because is that a summon? I'm not even alive. How's that supposed to work? I dodged that. Dive, you little chick. I know she's not a chick. She's like forever old. So I got a partial block on that one? Or partial riposte, or whatever you call it? Oh, it's gone. Yeah, you. What's your deal? We can play well when this happens. It'll be fine. Grave Lord Servant. That doesn't sound too bad, right? Cool. Let's see what happens. Spider-Man. Are this guy and I allies? Spirit of Vengeance Cabbage has invaded. I don't even know what the colors are. Okay, something's going on over there. I was gonna say, please tell me I didn't miss the, Cool. I win. Not sure what just happened. I guess the red guys were my friends? Hard to say. You do big stab, I do big stab. That sounds fair. Oh, I finally did it! Okay, you have to do that way early. Okay. That's actually the first time I've managed a full riposte on that particular attack. The thrusting attack is just like I couldn't read it very well, and so I couldn't read that attack very well. So and this has actually never worked out. So I'm gonna. Please kick him off, please kick him off. Ooh, baby. That was close. Alright, heal up. And continue. So I've gotten to the part where you meet Second Sigurd. And... which, that guy's always a trip. He's fun. But yeah, so I've gotten to him and not a whole lot farther than that. You know what? I don't really need those souls, I'm pretty sure. I should have just activated that. Alright, heal up. Not that it really matters because the boulders will just come. Also, I have a theory. I think that there's a giant boulder going to come down that and like just obliterate that guy. Because he's targetable, but he's not like a threat. Alright, don't come up on me from behind. Phrasing. Okay, boulder, 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 boulder. See, this makes me nervous whenever I can't see boulders because I should have encountered at least 2 or 3. So I'll make a run for it. Pray that RN Jesus is on my side. You can come after me, I don't care. This is one of the more clever traps because I don't know who just died, but thank you for the souls. I ain't fighting you in a hall. My whole strategy is get behind you, kill you that way. This is how I kill. This is how I kill. Alright. So I think there's boulders here. Is there boulders here? If there's not, there should be boulders soon. I think there's a chest here. Maybe not. And yeah, the first time I tried this, I tried to run up there. You do not have time to run against the boulders. For those of you who were wondering. Bam! Okay. Can I jump over that? Yeah, because there's a rock in there. Let me see if I can just walk over it. Okay. Amazing treasure ahead. We'll wait for the next boulder to go. Covetous gold serpent ring? Is that the... that's the upped items, right? Boost item discovery, yeah. But right... maybe once I get out of here, because basically everything in here is physical attacks. So... let me keep going this way. Yeah, that is unquestionably a mimic. Weakness, amazing item. Check the blood stain. See if, yeah, that is exactly what that is. Okay, so we will be assigning a Lloyd's Talisman here. Lloyd's Talisman. There it is. And you can go. Lightning spear. Cool. Like, they just go back to sleep and then they're just like not a problem, right? Like, I can browse my inventory right here next to it. That'll be fine, right? Those things are so creepy. Okay, lightning spear. There we go. 144 damage. 288 damage, really. Weight's only 3.5, actually. And what is the damage on my big sword? Is that an elevator? Yay, elevator! So first you jump to the bottom of the elevator. Is that what you did, buddy? That guy did not die happily. Oh. Okay. Be wary of head. Okay. I see no heads. I'm sorry, that is fantastic. Oh my goodness, I probably would be less enthused if I had died, but that's well done, Miyazaki. That is pretty darn funny. Okay, where to next? Sword, cages. Oh, I've got my lightning spear. I like the thrusting attack angle. What do I see? What do I see? Is that? Yeah, that's that thing. This is the corridor I was talking about. So how do I make boulders come down this? Probably by walking out in front of them. Okay, I'm sorry, I gotta see this. How is this working? Whoa! This is cool! Like everything all works together and try dashing through. Yeah, maybe in a minute. There's some fun stuff to explore here. Can you... That launches them down that way. Holy shit, that's cool! See, I told you that dude was gonna bite it. Wait. He ain't dead yet. Wait, the boulder's not stopping. That was a wall. Bam. Yeah, gonna hang out here. Wait till it passes. Switch the boulder away. Go get a closer look. boulders wherever you were putting them. How many different places can you put them? You can just send them all over the place? That's awesome! Oh, I don't want to stand there. That is where it's going, right? Yeah. Huh, cool. See, that just makes me nervous. But I want to go see how bro over here is doing. I mean, he's... Okay. Secret passage indeed. Hidden path ahead. That makes sense. Alright, shields up. You're already dead. There's no more boulders coming this way. I see an item. Who are you? I'm wary about letting people out of cages. Chief Yurt taught me that.
You seem quite lucid. A rare thing in these times. I am Logan. A bit cooped up, as you can see. I have a bright idea. Suppose you set me free.
Yes!
Empty-handed, but I could repay you with knowledge and sorcery.
It's a big hat, Logan!
Melting my mind. The inactivity is repressive.
It's Big Hat Logan! Yeah, whatever. Open it. Yes! I have rescued Big Hat Logan! Alright, talk to me, man.
Oh, heavens. Thank you. I'm saved. And
Yes, you are.
I resume my travels. But I must log a few things first, and I owe you a favor. I will return to Farthing Shrine.
Yes!
Speak with me then, so that I may impart my sorcery.
You can see him a little bit. But, like, there's a super big hat. No doubt.
Oh,
What else you got?
I'll be along later. Oh, I'll be just fine, young one.
I mean, you say that, but you were in a cage and would have remained there indefinitely if I had not let you out. So I'm not sure exactly how fine you're going to be. Soul of a hero. Makes sense. Logan makes me happy. Yeah, I ain't jumping off of that. Need jumping? No. Be wary of liar? Fair enough. Okay, cool. So we got to meet Logan. That's happy. And we got 500 free souls for that dude dying. And since I sent the boulders off into the catastrophic nowhere, I can just run up this. Plus, the boulder already took out the sorcerer that would have shot me on the way here. Does it reset? That's weird. Interesting. Shields up. Wait, that was just a circle? Okay. No, I'm not opening that. How did I get up there again? Because I want to get back up to where the boulders are coming from and see what else I can mess with. Be wary of head though. As hands down the greatest message ever. Ah, but I want to open it from this side. So wait, where the hell did I go after this? I thought I went up here. mean, I can survive that, but... Oh, yeah. Okay, that must be where I went. So I went down this way. Boulders are not coming this way, correct? No, they are not. So apparently this resets, which I don't like. Okay, so I know that path. I know the path down that way. This path leads to nothing, apparently. Although 15 bucks says I can get onto that bridge. So as long as they're going... No, I don't want them to go that way either. Let's try pushing the lever this way so that they go down into the... by where Old Man Logan was. I feel safer with that going on. So... yeah, you died. Cause of death, giant rock. Ow. But at least I'm briefly safe from boulders. Need trap. Dang it, I just ended up down here again. Okay, so where's the new path? I do like the item. Amazing treasure ahead. That promises nothing. These didn't work earlier, but see, that says I should be able to make this because there was no scream. We'll see. See, this nonsense. This is the stuff that makes me upset. That is a fatal fall. It should be labeled as such via the prism stones. That is frustrating. Yes, I can see the chat. I might be a little bit slow to respond to it. I honestly completely forgot that there was a comment, but I can see when comments show up and respond to them. So any advice you have on the, because I found a lightning spear and I kind of like it, and so if I can use this in lieu of my my giant sword of dragon. How did that not go off? 260. Jeez, that hits way harder. Yeah, you can swing all you want from back there. Cause that's 2 hits and dead. They're probably more vulnerable though. Back to Big Hat Logan. On my way. Oh crap. I forgot that didn't spring before. So yeah, we have a new weapon for now. I like the moveset. I like the like me some good thrusting. Also the elemental damage is a huge plus, and it is a considerable jump up. I think that this one will also be easier / cheaper to upgrade. And actually, because, hold on, yeah, my equip load is only 10.1. I can put back on, can I put back on the Shadow Garb? Shadow Garb and full roll. What's our weight at now? 12.4. That's it. But still, another 23 points of defense by switching weapons. No, you need a shield, buddy. It's not how we do this thing. It's okay, I'm behind you. Bye-bye! So yeah, let me know in the comments if you prefer the thrusting spear or the Drake sword. The Drake sword is really cool, and it's carried me through to this point in the game. But yeah, I just like this weapon now. Okay, so I'm guessing that I need to... Oh, now you're... Okay. So I guess this is where boulders hang out now. So I need to redirect that before I go back over by Logan. They seem to be pretty good at finding where I am. I don't really care for that. Come on in here. Oh jeez, where did you come from? Ah! Bugger. Spears will let you attack while keeping your shield up? That's cool. Okay, so what am I going back to Big Hat Logan for? Because I saw him, I said hi, sent him back to Firelink Shrine, and got like a hero soul or something. So no, I think that's just with the wings. Oh, I was gonna say I thought that was just with the wing spear, but apparently not. But like I was saying earlier, I am in love with Sen's Fortress. Like, this place is awesome. It is an obstacle course for a Souls game. Yes, you can very angrily strike at the wall. I'm disappointed that none of those hit you. Get bent. Secret elevator that lets you get back to Big Hat while skipping some of Sen's. I like that idea. So I'm guessing that one of the things is actually a still functioning elevator. I have no idea like how far I've gotten in this place. It feels like I haven't gotten very far, but I've discovered a good chunk of things. I've discovered the Titanite demons in the depths. I've found a bunch of those casting a-holes. I've discovered death. That was unfortunate. I don't know, maybe next time I'll try parrying him, but 2 successful parries is not terribly likely with my skill level. So we will keep pushing forward on that. But yeah. I'm having a blast. Like okay, so I've been stuck on Sense Fortress for a week. I got stuck on one of the bosses in Dark Souls 2, the King's something. I forget what he was, but he was just called the King's something, and I dove. Sin is cool because the better you know it, the quicker it is to get through. That makes sense. And that's one of the things that I love about the Souls game is that you just, because you go through areas repeatedly, you just get to know them. You get to understand how they work together, why certain areas come in certain ways. I'm curious if I could just like run through these guys. But it seems kind of risky. I do like only having to backstab them twice and they die. Like that is my favorite thing about my new weapon. Also, it's a spear. Let's do this. Actually, let's start with this. Get out of here, punk. Yeah, I want you to go over that side. But yeah, it's just an obstacle course. Also, Force was really disappointing. I thought there would be a lot more pressure to it, but I haven't been able to push anybody. I pushed like one guy off, and it was not ideal. Should have just kept moving forward. Yes, Vilstat, the Royal Aegis. That was the guy that had me stuck for 2 weeks. That guy was relentless, and there were no NPC characters to summon up for the fight. Yeah, I chose this shield because I feel like it has a considerable amount of time when a parry can land. I just want to get that out of the way. Oh, please tell me they didn't both see me. They both saw me. Okay. So I thought I parried that first one. It is clear that I did not. Rusted iron ring. Gain footing on poor ground such as swamps. Would that mean that I could like walk down where the Titanite demons are? Because if I can get down there and fight those guys, like that Titanite is useful. And the fights are tough but not unmanageable. And that to me sounds like a win. Now let's see if they come up from behind. Seems likely. Alright. Heal. Okay, so yeah. I want to find out where that ring is. Okay, so yeah, I can just skip the first couple of fights. Stop. Go. Pennzoil. There's a knock at my door. After these messages, we'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, food is here. We're going to finish this run, see where we can go from. Sorry, I forgot. I can bring it in. I'm going to go ahead and finish this run and then call it for today. I might stream later on, but that's not a guarantee. Okay, so are the boulders still coming this way? No, they're not. I'm gonna stab you. Firebomb will do it, I bet. If I have any. Should have firebombs by now. I haven't used any. There we go. These are difficult to aim, though. Okay. Only boulders, then. Alright, so this is continuing. We're going with Estus Flask. Heal up. Because boulders are a nightmare. Then we'll go after this one. That was funny. That's my last heal. Slightly less amusing. Okay. So I need to get down to the bottom of this without running into those. So walk, 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 run! Okay, but that was death. So I don't get it. Okay, I'm a little lost. I'm gonna catch my breath, and maybe we'll try again later tonight. So if you can watch later tonight, or if you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, then you can just watch it there. But as always, I'm Kevin. I've been your guide, and I will see you next time.